Dr. Wannabe Miranda and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Dr. Vlogger. I am going to talk about some mental health issues that doctors experience. So disclaimer, I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or even a guidance counselor, but I believe that every one of us can freely talk about mental health. They really are a very sensitive and broad topic nowadays. I also believe that everyone has their own stories and everyone deals with them differently. Some cope with them very well meaning they adapt right away. They may do of the negative situation and turn it into a more positive one. There are others who deal with them depressed, sad, and differently. I know most people are very uncomfortable talking about mental health. Some are even having difficulty in expressing how they feel, in describing the specific feelings or emotions that they are currently feeling. May iba din naman kasi that are being misunderstood. So, minsan, hindi na lang din nagsasalita. But I'm not going to be uncomfortable about it. Knowing me, I can, I freely express what I feel. This pandemic has brought out the best and worst in all of us. I cannot speak for everyone. I can only speak for what I personally experienced as a doctor and also stories from my fellow doctors. And this video is limited to, of course, medical health people. Kasi nga, we all have problems in these trying times. So first and foremost, COVID-19 pandemic hit us hard. Last year, when this pandemic began, it is a medical issue. Let's just accept it. It is a medical issue, mainly a medical issue. So when you say medical, you will really right away think about, doctors, nurses, and other medical health personnel. Kami talaga yung frontliners. Doctors were torn whether to continue to work or to stop. Some doctors are senior citizens. Some of us have comorbidities, and majority of us, actually lahat kami, all of us are afraid of COVID-19. It's a new virus, and iba yung dulot niya in our profession. So we're stuck with that decision. So I personally share that in my video that at first I even decided to stop working for about mga 1 or 2 weeks. Kasi nga, nakakatakot siya. I fear for my family, for myself. But then again, during that time, I also shared in a video as a doctor, mayroon pa din yung alam kong we are needed during these times. I started this channel in 2018 just for collection of memories for my family, travels, and everything. I got pregnant with Ariana. I stopped. Last year, I just resumed this channel because of the pandemic. Because I wanted to document my experiences during this pandemic and my COVID-19 journey. When I decided to join the fight, join this COVID-19 pandemic war, it also started the feeling of fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. First and foremost, for all doctors and even the nurses and medical health personnel, yun ang pinakaunang mental health issue. The fear, the anxiety, the depression, and minsan, because there are others who stopped working, so others would fill in the schedule. So, minsan talaga nagtatagal ka sa hospital, and the fact that you will wear level 4, level 3 PPEs, nakaka-praning siya. I have kids at home and my husband, kailangan ko palaging isipin presence of mind every time I am at work, and especially during intubating mga patients that needed to be intubated and COVID-19 positives, even the COVID-19 suspects back then, tas tutubuhan mo siya, yun pa naman yung highest level talaga na there will be transmission because there are may tubo, may bagging, so there are airborne, air droplets, transmission of the COVID-19 virus. So, nakakakaba siya. So, yung pinakaunang issue that doctors had to deal with, the decision of whether to continue working, and then when they continued working, the danger that it entails. Second, there were doctors that didn't continue working. They decided to stop. Doctors are also human beings, We also have mouths to feed. May mga iba naman talaga sa amin that really is earning enough or more than enough. And then when pandemic strikes, ayun. So salary, income stopped. Majority pa naman sa amin, pag doktor lang po talaga yung alam. It was depressing. depressing, others were sad. But most of us, I noticed, found other sources of income. And that's really what is good about being a Filipino, di ba? May iba nag-bake, may iba online businesses, and good for them. I knew of one talagang na-depress po talaga sila. When you have a family to feed, when you're used to a certain lifestyle, and then the pandemic, na-stop siya. And sources of income also stopped. Good for people who are, born rich. But for sure, kahit may businesses nga nung time na yon, diba? Si last year, affected din siya. Third, there were some complaints. Legally, may iba naman, not officially. I know of a colleague in my hometown. What? A case was filed against her, and I know for a fact that she is a very competent and a very kind person and doctor that was really hurtful for all of us in the medical field. Ginagawa mo lang naman yung trabaho mo, and it's COVID-19 na. Hindi mo naman talaga ma-predict ang mangyayari. Kung may mangyari man sa isang patient, it's not because you're negligent. For sure, ginawa naman po talaga lahat ng colleague ko yun. May ibang hindi naman legal complaints, pero yung social media complaints, ang dami-daming nasabi that doctors, pera-pera na lang yan, yung mga ganon. Pera-pera na lang daw yan. I mean, those were hurtful stuff. Now, when you are working your ass off. And like, hindi na po namin hinilin yung COVID-19. Our lives were better before COVID-19, before the pandemic. Sino bang gugustuhin na ganito? Magmamask, mag-level 4 PPE, mag-intubate, mag-treat ng COVID-19 patients na alam naman namin that we are risking our lives for it. We didn't ask for this. But I know that it's part of our profession and we are very needed. So, ginagawa po namin yung trabaho namin. So, it's affecting the mental health of our fellow doctors. May mga ibang magko-comment pa na may mga nurses lang daw na nagti-TikTok. They do this kind of things because they're stuck in the hospital. Sometimes, hindi lang 12 hours. Minsan, 24 hours pa. Because hindi pumapasok yung iba, nabilang nagkakasakit yung iba, naging positive yung iba, kailangan mag-quarantine ng half of their staff. So, dapat sila dire-diretso sila mag-duty. People do what they can to cope up with these trying times. Another thing that doctors deal with are the fake news. COVID-19 virus is a new virus. Lahat kami, like ako, I study it as well. Ina-update lagi namin yung mga learning and knowledge namin. Patuloy talaga siya nag-change. Patuloy talaga siyang, may bago na naman. There are potential treatments, potential managements. So you have to really be updated with all the right medical information. And these fake news that are being spread are not helping. May mga subscribers ko, mga non-medical, and I will understand them because they watch these fake news being spread. Minsan parang hindi ko na alam pa paano kumbinsihin na lang din yung mga patients not to believe them. It's so hard to convince people that have decided to believe those fake news. But then again, like what I've said, I will try my very best to still spread the true medical information, and mabash man ako, which is madaming nababash. I think it is also part of my responsibility as an internist, and I have a channel, kahit konti lang naman yung subscribers ko. May mga iba kasing hindi kaya i-handle ang mga fake news na to. May ibang, of course, they get angry, may mga fellow doctors ako they get insulted. So this fake news, isa din to na dinideal ng mga doctors. It's insulting and unbelievable. Part of mga mental health issues that are bothersome for doctors, fear of getting sick when their families get admitted, yung guilt feeling na ako ba yung nakahawa? Parang ganon. What did I do wrong? I-review mo yung mga ginawa mo. Was I fully protected? Up until now, lagi yung iniisip. That's why we encourage vaccinations, we still encourage masks, face shields, lahat ng pwedeng gawin just to be protected. It works. And also, one last thing that bother most of us are, of course, online consultations that are done by family and friends, and that's okay. Like last year, especially the start of pandemic, it's okay kung free man siya because it's my way of giving back or of helping the community. So I understand naman na nakakatakot lumabas. However, May mga iba din kasi magpapakonsulta na wala sa time, wala sa lugar, and sometimes past 12 midnight tatawag or magme-message. Also would demand false medical certificates. You will advise a lot of things or recommendations hindi din gagawin, and then pag lumala, parang magiging guilty ka pa na lumala. That's why I always try to ask if kaya pa nila talaga pumunta ng hospital, because as of now, you can go and have yourself checked, especially kung kailangan talaga. Kung talagang emergency siya, go to the hospital. Kung kaya mo ngang gumala in a party or gathering or with your friends, why not seek consult, especially if emergency siya. I want to share some mental health issues na nararamdaman po namin, and I want them to reach to my subscribers, especially the non-medical people. Those medical or mental health issues that I've discussed are just a few of the things that I want my subscribers to know about us. Doctors are humans as well. Mayroon din po kami na pagdaan-daanan na mga struggles in life, personal struggles, family struggles, financial struggles, emotional struggles, na maintindihan niyo po yung side namin. I want to bridge that gap between the doctor and patients and doctor and people. I just really want us to understand each other better. I hope you guys learned something from this. My channel is also a mix of everything. If you noticed, I talk about a lot of things, and why not talk about something like this? If you have anything to share, just comment down below. You know the drill. And like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell to be updated with my latest uploads. See you again in my next video. Shout out to my subscribers that have been there since the start of my channel. Thank you. We're, I think, 3,000 subscribers right now, and I'm happy. Maliit lang po siyang community, but see you again in my next video. Bye-bye!